Skin boosters are any products that can be either penetrated into the skin or injected into or underneath the skin that improve the skin quality. So there are simple things like hyaluronic acid skin boosters, Profilo and Volite. Now what these do is bring moisture to the skin. Hyaluronic acid is a naturally occurring protein that we already have in our skin, but as we age or in the months where it's really cold and the heating's on, our skin can dry out a little. And these skin boosters just replenish hyaluronic acid into the skin so that it can hold moisture. I get my patients to think about this almost as an internal moisturizer. There are other skin boosters, things that you might have heard of like exosomes, for example. Exosomes are tiny little extracellular vesicles. That means they're little carrier molecules that are made inside a cell. They leave that cell and then they can make their way to another cell. What's really important about exosomes is that they can enter another cell really easily, and that's because of their shape, what they're made of, and also their size. Exosomes are really useful because not only can they carry messages, things like growth factors and mRNAs, but they can also carry proteins, amino acids, and building blocks that we might need to make new proteins. These can help improve the texture of your skin when they are penetrated into the skin with radiofrequency microneedling or simple microneedling. The exosomes that we use here at Skin Medical come either from the lab in California, and they are synthetic exosomes that are made to mimic exosomes that came from human bone marrow stem cells, or the newer bacterial exosomes. They are all vegan and they're all absolutely safe to be used. What these exosomes can instruct the cells to do is to make new collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. Other skin boosters include something called polynucleotides. Polynucleotides are little chains of nucleic acid, so the things that make up your DNA, or the building blocks of your DNA. They're little instructions that we can pass into cells. These polynucleotides are usually derived from salmon or trout sperm, and they can be injected either into the skin or just underneath the skin, and they will tell your skin cells to make collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid. So they will help your skin to look and feel smoother and better. They're great for my patients from their 20s to their 40s. The final skin booster I'd like to discuss is actually a poly-L-lactic acid, or PLLA. Now this might sound like a really complex molecule, but actually what it is a naturally occurring molecule called lactic acid, and the one that we find in nature is the L version, so L-lactic acid, and they're just joined up, hence the poly-L-lactic acid. These molecules can work in two different ways. Some of the poly-L-lactic acids, like Sculptra and Lanluma, will stretch the fibroblast cells, which are responsible for making collagen, giving them a scaffolding so that they can produce more collagen. This will give us volume, but it also gives us improvement in skin texture and tone, in hydration, and can give that glowy skin. Dulane is a new PLLA. It's slightly different because of the size and the shape of the molecules. These molecules are quite spherical, and what they do, rather than stretching the fibroblast cells, is that they give a slow release of this lactic acid. What that means is that you'll get an improvement in skin texture and tone, but you also get a really nice natural lift. And so that is a sum total of all the skin boosters that we use at Skin Medical.